Swords have been more than just weapons throughout human history. They've been symbols of power, justice, and artistry. Spanning cultures and centuries, certain swords have not only served in battle but have also shaped the course of history. This video explores 5 unique swords, each with its own story and impact on the societies that forged them. The selection criteria for these swords include historical significance, cultural impact, and uniqueness in design. From the ancient banks of the Nile to the feudal lands of Japan, these swords represent the pinnacle of craftsmanship and the spirit of the times in which they were wielded. The Khopesh of ancient Egypt, the Khopesh, a weapon born in ancient Egypt, stands out with its distinct sickle-like shape. Emerging during the Bronze Age, around 2500 BCE, this sword symbolized both power and divine justice in Egyptian society. Unlike straight-bladed swords, the Khopesh featured a curved blade, typically about 50 to 60 centimeters in length, which ended in a hook-like form. This design was not only visually striking but also practical for combat. The Khopesh was designed primarily for close combat. Its curved blade made it highly effective for hooking enemy shields and armor, pulling them away to expose vulnerabilities. This tactical advantage made it a favored weapon among Egyptian warriors and pharaohs. It was often depicted in hieroglyphs and art, showcasing its importance in both warfare and ceremonial roles. The Khopesh played a significant role in establishing and maintaining the Egyptian empire. It was a weapon that helped pharaohs like Ramses II achieve military victories, extending Egypt's influence across the Near East. Additionally, its symbolic value as a tool of divine justice emphasized the pharaoh's role as both a warrior and a godly figure. This dual significance of the Khopesh in both practical and ceremonial roles highlights its unique position in Egyptian history. The Roman Gladius was more than just a sword, it was a symbol of Roman military might. Originating around the 3rd century BCE, the gladius was the primary weapon of Roman foot soldiers. Compact and practical, it was designed for the close quarters combat of Roman warfare. The typical gladius measured between 60 and 70 centimeters in length, featuring a straight double-edged blade that culminated in a pointed tip, ideal for both slashing and thrusting. Design and tactical advantages. What set the gladius apart was its design, optimized for the Roman fighting style. The short length allowed for ease of use in the tight formations of Roman legions. Its pointed tip was particularly effective for thrusting at short range, which was a crucial aspect of Roman infantry tactics. The versatility of the gladius made it a devastating weapon in the hands of a skilled Roman soldier. Role in Roman successes. The gladius was pivotal in Rome's expansion across Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. Its effectiveness in battle was proven time and again in conflicts like the Punic Wars against Carthage. The sword's design influenced not just military engagements but also Roman society, symbolizing the discipline and strength of its legions. The legacy of the gladius is so profound that it has become synonymous with the image of a Roman soldier, epitomizing the empire's military prowess. The Japanese katana is more than a sword, it's a symbol of the samurai spirit and Japanese craftsmanship. Emerging in the late 12th century during the Kamakura period, the katana is renowned for its distinct curved blade, sharpness, and strength. It's a weapon steeped in tradition, reflecting the values and skills of the samurai class. The making of a katana is an art form, involving meticulous forging, folding, and tempering processes. The sword's curved blade, typically about 60 to 80 centimeters long, was designed to allow for fluid, precise cuts, suitable for the samurai's swift and graceful style of combat. The unique forging process gave the katana its legendary sharpness and durability, making it one of the most effective cutting swords in history. The katana played a central role in Japanese warfare, especially during the feudal period. It wasn't just a weapon, it was a symbol of the samurai's authority and honor. The reverence for the katana and the skills required to wield it have deeply influenced not only Japanese culture, but also martial arts worldwide. The katana remains a powerful symbol of Japan, embodying the fusion of beauty and functionality in weaponry. The European longsword, a weapon synonymous with the knights of medieval Europe, was a symbol of chivalry and martial skill. Its origins can be traced back to around the 13th century, characterized by its long, double-edged blade, which could reach up to 120 centimeters in length. The longsword was designed for both cutting and thrusting, making it a versatile weapon in battle. Design evolution. The longsword evolved over the centuries, reflecting the changing techniques of warfare and armor design. Its long grip allowed it to be used with both hands, giving it greater control and power in strikes. The crossguard and pommel were not just functional, aiding in balance and protection, but also carried symbolic and aesthetic significance, often being ornately decorated. Role in medieval warfare. The longsword was central to the fighting style of medieval knights. It was a weapon that required skill and strength to wield effectively, often associated with the nobility and knightly virtues. In battles and tournaments, the longsword was a testament to a knight's prowess. Its influence extended beyond the battlefield, playing a significant role in the culture and literature of medieval Europe, symbolizing honor, heroism, and social status. The Talwar, a sword that resonates with the rich history of the Indian subcontinent, was a key weapon of Indian warriors. Dating back to the Mughal period and earlier, the Talwar is distinguished by its curved blade, which was influenced by the swords of Central Asia. It was not just a weapon of war, but also a symbol of prestige and artistry. Unique design characteristics. The Talwar typically featured a single-edged curved blade, varying in length but usually around 75 to 90 centimeters. Its design was ideal for slashing attacks from horseback, a common tactic in Indian warfare. The hilt was often ornately designed with a distinctive disc-shaped pommel, which provided a better grip and allowed for agile maneuvering. This combination of practicality and elegance in its design made the Talwar a favored weapon among Indian warriors. Historical significance. The Talwar was widely used by the warrior classes of India, including the Rajputs and the Sikhs, who were known for their martial prowess. It played a significant role in numerous battles that shaped the history of the Indian subcontinent. The Talwar was not just a tool of warfare, it also held cultural and symbolic importance. It represented the valor and skill of the Indian warrior and was often carried in ceremonial contexts, reflecting its status as a symbol of honor and tradition. The swords discussed in this video, the Khopesh of ancient Egypt, the Roman Gladius, the Japanese Katana, the European Longsword, and the Indian Talwar, each hold a unique place in the annals of history. These weapons were more than mere tools of war, they were embodiments of the cultures and eras that forged them. Their designs reflect the technological advancements, martial tactics, and artistic expressions of their respective civilizations. Perhaps this video has sparked an interest in you, an eagerness to know more about the objects that have shaped our world. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting historical adventures.